Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we are getting to the bottom of this TikTok tattoo news story that made headlines a few months ago. These were some of the headlines that made their way into my newsfeed, but turns out some of those headlines are misleading and don't cover the whole story. So today we're getting into another TikTok tattoo tale. And this one has a lot of twists and turns. There's multiple strings of TikToks we need to watch to fully understand what really happened with these freckle tattoos that didn't fade. If you're new here, my name is Sel EST, and I'm on a journey towards becoming a tattoo artist myself, and I make tattoo related content right here every week. So with that being said, let's jump into this story. Okay, so the TikTok user we're going to be talking about today is at Jamie.2, and on the 10th of November of last year, she posted a video of herself sticking and poking her own face in these star constellations. So we're going to watch that video first. This is not the viral TikTok video, this is what came right before it. So this is a pretty standard, scratcher way of applying a stencil with deodorant like that. You know, she's using gloves, which is great. Those dots are really big though. I mean, it looks like, she's following the stencil. She stenciled those on as big as they were. And then that's it, that's the TikTok. Now that I'm watching this, I'm literally wearing the same outfit as she is in that video. Maybe I should start sticking and poking constellations on my face. Maybe next time. So in the beginning of that video, Jamie held up the stencil and said star sign. So what she's tattooing is 2 constellations on her cheeks. She never really said that these are freckles, but it's hard to deny dots on your cheeks aren't freckles. They're supposed to be in the pattern of a star sign. One is her star sign, one is her daughter's star sign. The comments on this video are a little bit all over the place. The top comment is, I've done a few tattoos on my legs, wouldn't be brave enough for the face. Looks good though. And then Jamie responded, at this point, I don't even care. Plus, these will fade completely, but really dark right now. I think she maybe spoke a little bit too soon on that one. Someone else said, girl, a PMU artist would have nailed this on you. That is the comment I wholeheartedly agree with. Someone else said, will it fade over time? Jamie responded, yeah, it will fade loads as they are tiny dots. Again, just speaking a little bit too soon. Someone else said, it's unbelievable how stupid people are. Someone else just left a facepalm emoji. And then it seems like right after she finished these tattoos, she posted this video.
If these don't fade dramatically, I'll be dead.
And the tattoos do look really dark. These are fresh tattoos. If anything, they're just like an hour old. And at this point, I'm really questioning if Jamie is pretending to know that they won't fade. And maybe she's just playing us with all these videos. Because she has other face tattoos. And I'm assuming she also did at least the sign under her eye. It doesn't look like she did the script above her eyebrow. But I want to say that she knows that these aren't going to fade. But then again, her comments kind of allude to the fact that she really does think these are going to fade. For instance, someone said, they're so effing cute on you. If they're too dark for you in the future, though, they can take pigment out of your skin. Not sure what that means, but Jamie responded, thank you, I'm hoping they lighten up a little bit after healing. Someone else said, my stick and poke hasn't faded in 3 years, so let's hope you didn't do it right. And then Jamie said, I definitely didn't go hard enough, to be honest, so maybe. So yeah, maybe at this point, she really did think that they would fade. But at this point, she posted the now infamous TikTok video that eventually went on to go viral, and we're gonna watch that right now.
And just like that, poof, Lola's gone.
Wrong. Lola's right here, you f***ing Brussels sprout.
So that is the TikTok. And Jamie captioned this, "If I don't laugh, I'll cry." And what's really interesting to me is that this is just one day after she did the tattoos. So obviously they're going to be very bright, very bold, because you just did them. They haven't even healed. And this is why I still have that sneaking suspicion that she knew all along that these were not going to fade. And she's literally just playing us. I think Jamie's just on another level. But let's look through some of the comments on this video. So literally, like, one of the top liked comments is, "If you scratch off the scab, they will fade lighter, seriously." This is such bad advice. I can't believe this is one of the top liked comments. Picking off a scab is bad. It's bad. Don't do it. And then someone else said, "They won't fade if they are black in, though. You could scratch the scabs off, 100% ex-tattooist." No wonder you're an ex-tattooist. This is bad advice. And then Jamie did respond to it, said, "Yeah, defo." Someone else commented, "What the hell were you thinking, Loca?" And honestly, the comments are just kind of mixed, with people saying they look really cute and other people saying, like, "Why would you do this?" So Jamie went on to make some videos in responses to some of those comments. So this one is in response to "Girl, why, LOL." The audio under this just says, "Chill out, bitch. I'm trying to have fun." She's just trying to have fun, and the caption says, "Just living my life." Yeah, how can we hate on someone just doing them? Someone in this video said, "I feel like they would be easy to laser remove though, just one zap each, right?" Jamie said, "Yeah, I guess so." I do think that they would be very easy to remove with laser, even though that would suck. And the same day that she posted that viral TikTok video, later on she posted a video of her in a tattoo studio, and she's getting her, it seems like she had just gotten her under chin done, and she's in the process of getting her hands done. So Jamie just really said, full send, "I'm getting every single visible part of my body tattooed in 2 days." Okay, so now we're moving forward. This is now the 12th, so this is 2 days after Jamie tattooed her own face, and she posted this video.
So to the people who was like, "Yeah, you just pick them off and like pick the scabs off, they'll be lighter." Like, well, I picked one off and then it looked like there was a literal hole in my face and then it bled.
Okay. Tattoo artists are in the comments saying that she should pick off the scabs. Like, honestly, I can see kind of why she did this. But yeah, this is just not a good idea. No one should ever be picking off scabs of tattoos that are 2 days old. And they bled on her face. So this is definitely an example of don't listen to the comments in a TikTok video, even if they say they know what they're talking about. Okay, now we're entering the job drama portion of this story. So same day, the 12th, that she picked off that scab, she got ready for work and then posted this video. The caption is, "My boss gonna say something about my new tattoos, LOL." And then on the video it says, "Am I about to get sacked?" Jamie's British, by the way. Don't know if I mentioned that. And then later on that same day, we did get an update about what Jamie's boss thought about her new face tattoos.
So, my boss said, basically, I think he said, like, "What the f*** in his own language," because as soon as I come in, he looked at me and he was like, whatever he said in Greek. And then he was like, "You need to cover your tattoos. I'm sorry, but you need to pull your sleeves down, because obviously it's sore." So I had my sleeves rolled up. And then he was like, "Our customers are mainly old people. They don't like to see this. You need to stop getting tattoos." I stood there like, yeah. I wasn't actually listening, to be honest with you. I was just thinking about what I wanted for dinner.
So her boss did not like them. She also had new hand tattoos, by the way, along with her face tattoos. So yeah, that is a lot for a boss to kind of take in. And he was saying all these things about how she needs to cover them up, but she was thinking about what she wanted for dinner. And honestly, I can relate to that. I'm always thinking about what I want for dinner. And I think that she did not lose her job, but her boss just told her to cover up her tattoos, which is actually very reasonable from her boss. So now the next day on the 13th, this is 3 days after Jamie tattooed her own face, she's kind of responding to like the general negativity that she's been getting in this next video.
Get a life, mate. Jesus Christ. There is so much more to life than moaning.
So she's kind of just responding to these general comments that she's been getting. You'll get nowhere in life now. Why would you tattoo your face? Oh my God. Good luck getting a job. Oh my God, that's so bad. Is that black ink? You've ruined your face. And then the caption says, good job, this is no one else's face then. And at this point, I do sympathize with Jamie. The hate comments online can just get to be so extreme. And like in the end of the day, she's right. This is her own body. It's her own face. She's an adult. It seemed like she did the tattoo safely, besides picking that one off. And maybe it wasn't the smartest decision if she did intend for the tattoos to fade. But people online, in my opinion, just take their criticism to the next level. And I spoke about this in my last video where I was talking about at NYGF's face tattoo video as well, where she was just inundated with so much hate. And I wanted to just pause here in Jamie's story and just talk about how society is literally obsessed with the humiliation of others. NPR did an interview with sociologist C.J. Pascoe, and Pascoe said, quote, "We live in a society which values power. Watching someone else be humiliated gives us a sense of personal power because we're not that person. We're not the one being humiliated." And Pascoe was talking in that interview about how most people fear humiliation in their own personal lives, but how social media has made that just infinitely worse. Because if a video is posted of you online, that could potentially be millions of people watching you in a humiliating moment. And I'm not critiquing this in order to say like I'm better than people who watch these types of videos. Like I'm absolutely a part of the 2.3 million people who watched Jamie's video. So I'm not trying to blame anyone else. I genuinely think this is so ingrained in our society and something that is really apparent on TikTok. And I also think, maybe I'm taking this too far, but I think there's a propensity to blame young women and try to humiliate and punish young women for their mistakes more so than anyone else. And I think with regards to the negative commenters who keep commenting on these posts and shaming these women for the choices that they have made, I really do think that they get a sense of personal satisfaction that this is not them and they were not the ones making this mistake. And by belittling these women more, it solidifies their position as someone that would never do something like that. It's just such a shame that this is so prevalent on TikTok, on the internet in general. I really don't think anyone deserves the level of hate that Jamie has experienced or NYGF has experienced. These are just women living their lives, making mistakes, posting them online for people to critique. And you could also argue that they are putting themselves out there. So if people don't agree with them, that's a part of putting yourself out there. You're susceptible to everyone's opinion. And that's definitely a fair thing to say. But there's definitely a line that is crossed when it goes to just like hate comments for the sole purpose of putting these women down. You can not agree with them and you can still not send them hate. So we don't get any more face updates from Jamie for a little while. And then on December 2nd, we do get an update. So December 2nd is probably like 3 weeks since she got her tattoos initially. And this is the video.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked? You're shocked?
So she says, me on my way to get tattoo laser removal. And then later on, she posts this one, which is essentially like the same thing. So tattooing my face, thinking it'll stay light, and then the tattoo removal form. And in this TikTok, there are some comments. Someone said, I seem to recall literally everyone telling you it was an awful idea. And Jamie responded, I literally don't care. So it seems like she is in the process of getting her tattoos laser removed. And it seems like she is talking about the freckles on her face that she wanted to be lighter. So we don't really get any more updates on Jamie's face tattoo. I assume she's just in the process of getting it removed over time, getting it lightened over time. I assume she's not going to want to laser them off completely, but just lighten them up a bit, which was her original intention. Overall, I don't think this story is as big of a deal as it really was made out to be. And I really think if you just read the headline, you might be afraid of like getting cosmetic tattooed freckles, which are very different from what Jamie did to her own face. Cosmetic tattooed freckles don't go into the dermis. They're usually like a light brown and they fade really nicely into the skin. They actually do fade if you go to a professional in an actual studio and you pay for it. If you're doing them at home with black ink on your own, you might end up like Jamie. But that is all I have for you guys today. I definitely want to know what you all think about this whole story in the comments down below. What do you think about Jamie tattooing her own face? What do you think about public humiliation on TikTok? Definitely would love to hear what you all think. But if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have, leave me this emoji in the comments so that I know that you are a real one. Bye everyone.